It's now a $2 trillion company. It's up like 20% as we're talking about it now. What are your thoughts? What are you seeing, Justin?
What a time to be alive, man. This is the hottest IPO that's literally ever happened on the markets. Today is the day. We're living through a historical time. I think it's like the second highest one, I think, was like Saudi Aramco when that went live. And this is like 2x the valuation of that, which is insane. And it just speaks to whatever you feel about Elon, like what he's accomplished has been pretty phenomenal, just across all the different companies. And he's become the world's first trillionaire, which is an insane thing to say. I think we talked about it a little bit on the last pod about whether or not this would actually happen, but it's occurred. He's become the world's first trillionaire, which is pretty wild.
It is.
What can you say, man? There was a tremendous retail interest in the IPO. In particular, I think they allocate about 30% for retail. And as you were saying, saw like the market hasn't closed yet. It was, last time I saw it was like a 25% increase from their initial listing price. And I know it's fluctuating in that 160ish range, but it made me think it's not quite necessarily the same analog, but it made me think a little bit about Amazon and when that company IPO'd and the investment that and the long tail on the long horizon that investors were comfortable with in terms of investing in that company, a net loss for a long time, and then Amazon as the company is today. I think it's a similar play with SpaceX where it's like, hey, can it really justify a true $1 trillion valuation? Maybe not necessarily right now, but what investors are looking for is like the long term play of strides in AI, their inroads into space, everything they're doing with the satellites, et cetera. So it's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time, like out here in the Valley, but we'll see. We'll see where this goes. It's really an investment in a long-term bet of the future of the company and bringing together all of those businesses, Starlink and Tesla maybe ultimately, and everything else.
It seems like the rules around all of the different shareholders not selling and keeping and not flipping, because it was such a large 75 billion they raised